We are back. Yes, do not adjust anything. We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Geek Culture Congress is in session. Here with my cohorts in this, Mr. Tarek Lewis and Mr. Richie Ortiz. Joey Franchise will be joining us later. My name is Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, and yes, we've been gone for a little bit.
We have to assume that's true.
Yes. We've been gone for a little bit. We had some things.
But now we're back with the jump off.
That's right. We are back. So let us know in the chat what's going on with y'all. Thank you so much for everybody who's joining us. The 1.5 people, because one of them's probably a bot. Thank you so much for joining us a live show. And if you're listening to this on the playback, of course, Geek Culture Congress podcast or the audio podcast feed, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And if you're just hearing us to hate us, well, thank you. I'm glad you're here, and we are fanning the flames of your anger.
all publicity is good publicity.
Yes, there. I love it. We had probably one of the greatest TV shows in a long time. Night of the Seven Kingdoms finale.
Yeah.
Pretty good show, you know. Top tier, yeah.
Oh, dude, I loved it, but I gotta say
not
that
number one by any means, you know, in the imagination, but
I gotta say the fifth episode was better than the last episode, though.
Mama Bear is in the building, and she's definitely not a bot. So the half person has to be a bot.
She's definitely not, because she shows love all the time. Love you, Mama Bear.
I gotta log into the YouTube and make you give you the gear so you can ban people who act up in the chat. All right, Mama Bear. But thank you so much for joining us, because you're definitely a contributor to the Geek Culture Congress podcast, and check out her YouTube channel. And she goes, plug all your stuff, Mama Bear, so we can plug it on your show, on the show here. All the stuff, all where you go live at, and all that good stuff. Because I'm not sure if you do it on your YouTube channel as well, and then you do it on somewhere else, I believe. So give me all that info. Throw it in the chat. Yeah. Okay, so we can share it with the audience. They can follow you too, because we're on a couple different other platforms than just this live. You know, I know it looks a little sad right now. Yeah, chat bling. Do that. So Night of the Seven Kingdoms, because Joey doesn't care. He's like, I'm gonna come and end the show when we guys are talking about Marvel. That sounds about right. That sounds like a Joey thing he would do. But Tarek, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, we had the finale. And have you read the book by any chance?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I have not read this. The Adventures of Duncan Egg. Yeah. I have not.
What's your take on the whole show? We had the finale. We had 6 episodes. I forget.
6 episodes.
6.
Yeah. For a show for which the story I cared nothing about,
it was good. On paper, it's kind of like, okay, why are we doing this, right? It's one of those why are we doing this shows?
Yeah, but we're doing it because George R.R. Martin wrote it.
Yeah,
right.
Sure. Yeah.
Now I'm a rabbit hole person. I went down a rabbit hole.
Me too.
And and I was about to repeat what Mama Bear said. Everywhere I am, I drop my community tab. But yeah, I thought it was good. It took a while to gather and get together. It was more of like a dramedy prior to the past 2 episodes.
Dramedy with a Game of Thrones flavor on top of
it. Yeah. Right? Going back to what Rich said, he thought the 5th episode was better than the 6th. That's how Game of Thrones. That's a Game of Thrones pattern.
Rich said that? When did he say that?
I just said that.
You just said it like a minute ago.
Oh, dang. That's how good I paid.
Damn, you don't even listen to me, bro. You see?
See? That's why nobody listens to this freaking podcast.
Damn.
Holy shit.
You see how they
don't even listen to me. Listen, I wanted to let Tar go off a little bit before I got into it. Because you guys know how passionate I am about Game of Thrones and everything Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And I was the same way as Tarek, man. Like, I wasn't really interested in this story. I actually didn't even watch it till 4 episodes came out, and I watched it. I did it perfectly because the first 2 episodes were a slow burn. got into the third episode. And then Egg and Dunk started having their chemistry together, and then in the fourth episode is when things start to pop off. When you find out who Egg is,
In a
him
very
be
Game of Thrones way. It seems like that's like a formula that Game of Thrones is.
yeah. And I was wondering how that was gonna get in. Um, Dude, I think they executed this story perfectly. I would have liked more episodes. 6 episodes was uh a little short for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was left wanting more though. Now, so let's talk about episode 5 real quick.
I mean, you stole Tarek's thunder. Did he finish his thought?
I'm not. We'll talk about episode 5. But listen, I want to say I wanted more Makar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prince Makar was my favorite character. If you guys have watched, you should be up to speed. But he's the father of like all the. He's the father of Egg.
Right.
He's the father of like the asshole Arion.
Yeah.
Starts the whole beef. He's his father also, I believe. And he's also the father of the drunk guy in the very first episode. And never seen a character, a Targaryen particularly, and a noble play with like he has a level of petty that's like it's not quite at 50 Cent level, but it's like
it's in the universe though.
Yeah, it's in the world. So Makar is definitely my favorite character. I like that Dunk just seems like a big. I hate to use this stereotype, but like a big dumb jock.
Yeah.
That's
but like he has like honor. You know.
Yeah.
He has honor.
We got a lot, dude. Like we got a lot from Dunk in the episodes, and I love how in episode 5 when they're doing the whole fight scene, the whole episode is a fight. Epic fight, 7-on-7 in the name of the mother is what they call this episode. And this was already one of the highest rated episodes in TV history.
Oh, word. Okay. I didn't know it did that well.
Yeah, it did so well.
And not even a lot of people skipped all the rest of the episodes just to and jump to that one just to see the freaking
dude, it was awesome. But honestly, you really do have to watch all. You can jump to that episode and get a lot from the story just from that, because it also goes into how Dunk was raised, how he came to meet his knight. What is it, Sir? What was it, Sir Arlen? Whatever it is.
Sir Arlen, yeah, Sir Arlen. Oh my god.
So dude, he met him, how he lost one of his friends back in there. You get a little bit of history on Dunk, but you also get this epic fight scene of the 7-on-7, which you see mostly of Dunk going at it with Aerion Targaryen, which, dude, amazing fight scene, the way it was done, how they mixed in and kind of confused not storylines, but timelines, seeing his history, seeing the fight scene, and then at the end to get probably one of the favorite characters, Baelor Targaryen, ends up getting capped, son.
Baelor Targaryen is the Ned Stark of this series.
Dog, it's like Ned Stark got killed all over again. We were growing to love this guy.
Yeah.
We were growing to love this character.
Game of Thrones way, you know.
Yeah, he came in, he saved the day, coming in as the 7th guy, bringing some people, showing how much honor he has, and then they kill him.
Yo, there's no way.
Very gruesome way, man. Like that, and that was they showed the absence of the brain matter. You know,
there's no way it was like that in the book. Because in the story, like he's like talking and having the conversation, and the book is vague because the book is about Duncan and Egg and all their travels, and it's going to go for like 15 years probably. But the way he walked in there and spoke and was doing everything, and then they revealed, because I was watching it and I know what happens,
right?
And I'm like, oh, they're changing this a little bit. Okay, so maybe it's going to take place a little later.
I think
and then like all of a sudden I was mortified.
Well, I think they remixed the dialogue maybe from the book. But if I've been watching a lot of Alt Shift X stuff, his Game of Thrones stuff. He's really big on Night Seven Kingdoms and from the book to the TV show. And he said in the book they explained that they describe his brain falling out when like it's a little bit more. I guess apparently in the book it's a little bit more descriptive his end. There in that scene.
But nobody else found it weird that they kept Baelor Targaryen and then nobody asked who did it?
Well, they know who did it. Everybody watched the fight.
So who did it? Because I watched it and I didn't see.
His brother got hit. His brother hit him with the Morning Star or whatever they call it, the flare or help us out, Mama Bear. Morning Star flare. What do they call it?
It was the Morning Star, yeah.
And
is that the ball with the spikes?
And give him the cocotazo that ended his life.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe I missed that.
Who chooses that as a weapon? It's like, you want a sword? You want an axe? What about a warhammer?
Because
let me get the stick with the chain.
It's unpredictable, the way you wield it. So it's hard to defend against it. It's you got to practice against it.
Who used that against their brother?
What,
like, let's just throw hands, man. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they should have done that, and it wouldn't be in the situation we did. But apparently, also the death of that prince. He's the anvil, right? He's the anvil, and the other one's the
hammer.
Yeah, it's a mace, yeah, sure. Yeah. But apparently his death is the catalyst for everything Game of Thrones from there on. Like they assume that if he would have been king, Baelor, if he would have been king, that he would have been awesome. He would have, treated the.
Yeah, they were saying that he was gonna be the next best. But the other thing too, the story of Aegon becomes a little bit more interesting. Because obviously we see the prophecy with one of the witches saying, "Oh, he's gonna become king and he's gonna die a fiery death." Da 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 da. But Aegon the Unlikely, because he's the youngest and the most unlikely to become king.
Right.
We already know he does become it. But he also is king of the Andals, king. He has a crazy story that goes into him. But also
he has a crazy end too. His end and Dunk's end. Yeah.
And Dunk's end. And that's what I was going to get into too.
I've gone down a really deep black hole with the Alt Shift X videos.
But also the story of Egg, the craziest part is that the father and Tariq's favorite character didn't want it. So a little part of the episode, I'm giving a little information on it, a little spoiler, but like obviously Aegon's father doesn't want him to go and be a hedge knight because he doesn't want him to live that life.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Aegon ends up
as a peasant,
Yeah.
Or a hard life, should I say.
Yeah, and Aegon ends up pulling a fast one on his pops and just leaves without telling them.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a story arc there, going forward in the next season, definitely.
But I now it took a story that I wasn't interested in before, and now I'm interested. I want to see from where they are now and him grow into the knight. And the reason why Duncan's such a good knight is because he's a hedge knight. And they kind of alluded in the episode saying that, other knights are kind of bullshit. And the hedge knights are the real ones because they're the ones that travel around and really do good for the realm. So it's going to be cool to see the story arc between Aegon and Dunk. We're talking about 4 pages. This guy has 4 pages in their little history book. So it's a pretty storied, story arc for a character. I'm interested. I loved it, man. It was a sleeper hit, like Mama Bear said.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that if you've watched the original, you don't have to watch House of the Dragon. You don't need, unless you're wondering why they don't have dragons. But in the beginning of Game of Thrones, we know they don't have dragons.
Right. But that's the other thing too. Now, so the story of the House of the Dragons is 300 years before. Duncan is about 100 years before. So within those 300 years, 200 years, something happened with the dragons. So that kind of also gives you a little foreshadowing of what's going to happen in House of the Dragon. Something happens where all the dragons are taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I've gone down the black hole that already too.
Yeah. And it's you know, they talk about the Blackfire Rebellion and the little kid
that's very important.
Fossaway. I can't remember his first name. So there's Stephen Fossaway and there's the other one, the younger, he's a squire. And when he describes them as like they're alien, they're blonde-haired alien freaks who have taken our lands. And it's like, Robert Baratheon and Ed Stark and them weren't the first ones to hate the Targaryens.
That's true.
And they make you hate them. They're like, yo, they are arrogant and off. Except for Baelor, Baelor, and we think Egg, based off how he is. But they are monsters and they don't like each other. They're not.
No.
So it gives so much backstory to Game of Thrones.
That flashback of Dunk scavenging in the battlefield, that was the end of one of the Blackfire rebellions there in one of the last battles so the Blackfire. I invite you, as being a fan of Knights of Seven Kingdoms, if you feel so up to it and you want to learn more, definitely go check out the Alt Shift X guy on YouTube. He's got.
I personally go to World of Westeros.
That's a real good one.
I've done that one too.
Yeah.
The thing is, though,
there's a bunch.
Game of Thrones does a phenomenal job at connecting storylines and kind of giving you that moment where you're like, oh, that right there, they did it. Right there. Mm-hmm. So, dude, they got me hyped, man. I started watching House of the Dragon season 2 over again just because I'm so hyped for the new season now. Yeah. Game of Thrones, man, they don't miss, man.
That trailer for House of Dragons was let's run it. You think Warner Brothers will snipe me?
I think you're fine. Well, they gotta wait for that deal to go through.
I think we had enough talking. I think we had enough talking in the middle.
I think we could talk crap, about Paramount boy. They toxic, boy. They want that. This is like some mafia shit going down, bro. It's crazy, huh? I can't believe it. This is maybe unprecedented. I haven't seen a company takeover like this, or a company purchase quite like this. Have you, Tarek, in your lifetime, or anything you remember from history or something? I don't remember seeing anything like this.
I know that Sprint used to exist, and I'm old enough to remember a Northwest Airlines, and I don't know if that became Southwest.
But it was that like contentious, like
Continental became something. I don't know.
I don't remember any takeover, company takeover, or whatever. Any kind of company or any kind of
I know they wouldn't listen. I know they wouldn't trade Chris Paul to the Lakers. I can tell you that much. They vetoed that. But
I'm trying to find this house trailer.
It was it's very much like a Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Very much like a Knight's Tale. And I think this is one of the best examples in the Game of Thrones universe of what the difference is between the lords and the regular people. Because you don't really get to, Bronn probably in Game of Thrones is like our regular person, but he's like a skilled warrior and an assassin.
That's true.
Everyone else is kind of lords, and we get their viewpoint. This is coming from, some scoundrels. It was Sir Alfred Pennytree is his name, by the way, the mentor for Duncan.
The mentor, yes.
I like to call him Sir Alfred Longwood, but
it's Pennytree, and at the end of the episode, he nails a penny to the tree.
Yeah, he nails a penny in the tree. Yeah. Yo, you know what I like too? They didn't skimp on them being hurt afterwards. Like everybody's got black eyes and scars.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
They were all hurting.
Yeah.
It's funny. All right, let's see if I can do this here. Let's run it. Can you guys hear?
It's HBO original. We're giving them props.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I can't hear it. Oh, hold on.
I can hear
it. Gosh darn it. Hold on.
7 hells.
Nine kingdoms.
see here.
Oh yeah, that was a good part. He said, "It's not 7 kingdoms. It's 9."
Yeah, he's like, it's 7. Everybody knows that, and then he named them. Boom, boom.
All right, let's see
That kid who plays Egg, when he does like, I don't know if you guys watch the post stuff, like at the end of the episode when they talk to the actors and the producers and stuff. That kid's personality is out of control.
Oh yeah, no, really?
Like, I saw him doing a fit check.
I tell you what, when he grows up, he's gonna be an A-list actor, boy. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Watch out for that kid.
Dexter and.
Don't block me, Warner Brothers.
Where were you?
Yeah, he looks the same age.
Alicent came to Dragonstone. She will open the gates of the Red Keep and surrender to me.
I dig where it's at right now. Like all this lore, you know, where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Like I dig it, you know. And where Knights of the Seven Kingdoms at too. It's cool.
You cannot.
But I really dig like
trust her.
The mysticism of what's going on right there.
There's something just seething about Daemon Targaryen.
Oh yeah. He ain't right. We know that.
Yeah, and there's something about Matt Smith's eyes.
Oh, man's be banging his niece, bro. He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Come on.
The real deal.
All the Targaryens are into incest. Like,
the king has abdicated the throne. That's what he said.
A new dawn is coming.
Dragons just walking around like horses.
Kings.
Yeah. Just murking people for no reason.
That's a lot of burned people.
You are the queen of dragons.
They're like tactical nukes, you know? Tactical nukes that you have no control over.
Within your grasp.
They're cool. Right?
I see one. I'm just like, you know what? It's over. So it looks like we're gonna get. Pause real quick. It looks like we're gonna get some big battle scenes.
It would be the end.
This season.
Wait, she said Rhaenyra's gonna send her new dragons there, so she got some new dragons there.
Yeah.
Well, she got the new dragon riders
at the end of the season. Yeah.
This season's gonna be lit.
That's gonna be lit.
This is the moment you become queen.
I wonder. I'm gonna look and see how many episodes it is.
Better not be 6.
Plans start at $10.99 a month. Yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8 episodes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 8 episodes. Coming out June.
All right.
I'm hyped for House of the Dragon. But after House of the Dragon, I hope they finish this off this season and don't try to stretch it out. But there is, again, I went down the rabbit hole. There is a lot more lore.
There's a lot.
Oh yeah, dude.
Enough to do in 6 episodes.
Dude, there's so much that happens when she becomes queen.
Yeah.
And you already know Daemon is gonna do some dumb shit.
Some fuckery, yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna do some fuck shit to ruin it. Because low key, he's always wanted to become king, and the fact that she's getting the power before him.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a whole storyline in itself.
My man Aemon One Eye. It's just if you start looking back at these storylines, you see people with one eye, like how they are. So Beric Dondarrion has the one eye. There's Daemon One Eye. There's Corrin Half Hand. There's people. So Corrin Half Hand, and it's just. I think it's showing you. I think they're using some of these stories to justify what happened. Also, in the book, in the show, so like these things happen. Like you think this is going to be this honorable ending, and it's not going to be.
Yeah,
it's going to be something crazy that no one ever remembers. So, like in the end of the Game of Thrones, Tyrion's not in the book at all in the War of the Five Kings.
Right.
The central character is not mentioned in the War of the Five Kings, and how it ends. And I think people were mad about that, but I think this show is showing us. These shows are showing us that like the stories you remember didn't go how you think. They went a little different than you think. And I think that's the beauty of the Game of Thrones universe. I'm sorry, A Song of Ice and Fire for the book.
Yeah, it's A Song of Fire.
I haven't read any of the books, so I don't know. I'm watching this like real time.
The books get a little The Game of Thrones ones, at least.
I do watch some of those
from what we've watched. Definitely.
I do watch some of those history ones where they go into the story of the Seven Kingdoms and they kind of give you the backstory of everything. Which I think helps a lot if you guys ever want to do those recaps. But dude, they hit every time. Yeah. Good job, Game of Thrones. Good job, House of Dragons.
I hope whoever buys
and Knights of the Nine Kingdoms.
Yeah. Whoever buys
Nine
Warner
Kingdoms.
Brothers, whoever buys Warner Brothers and takes over, whether it be Paramount or Netflix, I hope they just let HBO do HBO things. Yeah. You know?
6 episodes is too short, but good job. Yeah. Honestly, it kept all of us wanting more.
We got Joey Franchise sitting in the bullpen. We're gonna get him in here in a minute, but we're gonna talk about this Fallout stuff because I'm sure he cares about it like he cares about watching paint dry. So we're gonna talk about Fallout real quick, the finale, and then we'll get him in here and we'll talk about the Marvel stuff. Okay. Fallout Season 2, the finale. The whole show. How we were feeling the Season 2 all the way to the ending, Tarek Lewis?
I'm all the way in on Fallout.
Yeah, you're like,
and I've never played. I've never played the game.
You downloaded the game yet? No.
Okay. I'm in on.
It's fun.
I'm in on all the storylines. What's my man Maximus? I think this is his name.
Maximus, yeah.
I did not like his character at all at first. For the past 2, but he redeemed himself.
He grew on you.
He grew on me. Yeah.
He was kind of like Finn.
Bear. Have a great live, Mama Bear. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mama Bear. Yeah. He's kind of like Finn in Star Wars.
Yeah. He's almost exactly like Finn.
He is.
Yeah, I'm loving it, man. But the ghoul is definitely still in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, he stole it, and he at the end of it. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks now. If you guys haven't watched it, then fuck y'all. But honestly, spoiler alert.
Walton Goggins, baby, he's a great actor, man.
Amazing, but also in the end, we thought we were gonna get that happy ending of him seeing his family, and he ended up like leaving Lucy, letting her do her own thing. But dude, his family wasn't there at the end. Like he thought this was the last place he had to check, and they weren't even there. But it also put a little battery in his back that his family was still out there.
Yeah.
And it makes the story continue where he has to continue to travel around and he's going to search for his family. I thought his story, again, jumping with the timelines and his story and how he came to be, there's still a little bit more of his story that has to be told. So I'm loving how they're playing with the timelines and doing that.
Yeah.
Lucy's story, also her and her dad, Hank, that comes full circle. The fact that the other chick is his first wife, and we didn't even know about that.
What now?
Damn, what's her name? The woman that was getting married in the vault.
Oh, yes, yeah.
The one-eyed nurse.
Yeah, we got one eyes again. It's a one-eyed special. Yeah.
She was Hank's first wife.
Yeah.
So is that Lucy's mom?
I don't know.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it that way. I didn't. It never dawned on me to think about that. No.
Just something that I thought about. But that's another thing that will play out next season.
Right.
Dude, Fallout killed it, especially with the last battle scene. Maximus coming out, getting in the suit, but then
soldier, yeah.
But then getting the suit kind of taken off
from the North California Republic. What's it called again? North Carolina Republic, New California.
New California Republic.
Yeah.
But that
which is true to the video game because you need a power armor to defeat Deathclaws in the video game. It's not gonna happen if you don't. Yeah, you know.
But not even just that. We got an Easter egg.
You don't have power armor.
We also got an Easter egg with one of the characters from the video game that you saw ended up helping in the end. Dude, they're doing an awesome job. I love how they have their own story, but then they incorporate things from the video game, which we got in the cutscene also
It's
at
very
the end
cool.
of Fallout.
Mhm.
So, dude,
Macaulay Culkin and his new
Legion.
Yeah, he took over, and that's gonna be a plot device in the future, in the next season for sure. They're gonna
And we also got the fact that
to New Vegas.
we also got the story that the experiment is actually not the vaults. The experiment is everything going on topside.
Yeah,
and everything going on in the world.
That's wild.
Yeah, the chips, what they've been working on, why they're working on it, and how this has all been orchestrated and organized from the beginning.
That's crazy though. That going back to the ghoul though, he's gonna take that walk all the way to Colorado. That's a long wasteland walk, and I know he's been around for like what 200 years, 300 years. What did they say?
Yeah, I think it was 200.
200 years.
Yeah, and I'm curious. I don't know the game, but like, why is he like so intact? And the other guy who became
because he's a ghoul, so they live longer, but they're also falling apart. And if he doesn't take that medicine, he'll go full zombie, full ghoul.
Oh, okay, so the other guy's falling apart because he's not taking the medication.
Yeah, that too. He's not taking the medication.
Gotcha.
Maybe he is, but it's a symptom of getting the ghoul sickness.
Okay.
Yeah. It extends your life though, and you are like a mutant, and you're part of the family of mutants. And that's what I don't know if that you remember that big mutant that that helped Walter's character.
Yeah.
And he tried to explain, like, hey, we brothers,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Perlman's character?
That's that's a plot device in the video games. The mutants rising up, all the mutants, all kinds of different versions of the mutants.
I gotta be honest, it makes me want to play the video game.
Yeah, the video game's pretty lit, guys.
You gotta play like 5 video games, dog.
Yeah, I remember hearing about Fallout Vegas in particular. Like they got like a lot of press.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there a potential? Is there what is it? Is there another? We saw the Badlands or whatever it was. Didn't do the one with Kevin Hart and I forgot who else was in it. The movie, the Badlands movie. Don't make me look stupid.
Oh yeah. It's the Badlands movie. It's a little similar, I guess. I think Badlands though they go to different planets, I believe.
Yeah, it was like it was a movie.
Borderlands? Are you talking about
Borderlands? I'm sorry.
Borderlands.
And that video game, they go to different planets.
Yeah, Borderlands. Like that movie did not do well.
Like without kind of like a Warhammer kind of premise to the future of humanity in the Borderlands, but not so. I don't know. Hard to explain.
I want to say Fallout has been the best video game adaptation.
Yeah,
screen.
It's been good. Maybe
Resident Evil, it was novelty like when it came out back in the day, but this has probably been the best video game one.
Yeah.
So
I think that some of these IPs are just better served by a TV show than a movie. You know what I mean? And
yeah, you got to dig deep into the world.
Determine that, I guess.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because that's exactly how I feel about the Mandalorian.
Well, let's talk about the Mandalorian, and then we'll get Joey in here too. Since we can pivot to the Mandalorian, which probably had the worst tease to anything nerd and geek ever in Super Bowl history.
You think so?
Yeah, that little teaser trailer thing that they had for it in the Super Bowl, that was horrible.
Oh, maybe I'm confused because they had one after. They had a teaser. They had the trailer afterwards, right?
I'm waiting for Joey franchise come back.
No, you have to go and look up the.
You gotta look at it, bro. It's literally like they just made fun of the Budweiser.
Dude, they
TV
want
commercials.
They want hits. So what they did was they did a little teaser so that you would have to go see the full trailer.
Welcome, Joey franchise, to the show, sir.
What's up, guys?
We're talking about that Mandalorian Grogu, a poor excuse for a teaser trailer that aired on Benito Bowl Sunday.
You didn't like it?
That was trash. That was big trash, bro.
Yeah, I remember
Big,
seeing it,
gigantic
and I don't
trash.
remember thinking it was trash.
And
I don't remember thinking it was
let's
that
run
trash.
that first Super Bowl.
I know they did a better one. They did a better one after.
They did. Way after because the whole Star Wars community, the fan community trashed it. All right. Yeah,
I didn't think it was that
Super
bad,
Bowl
to be
spot.
honest.
All right, we're gonna run it. Hold on. You guys tell me in the chat, okay? All right. Whoever the 1.5 bot people that are watching this right now.
I got people watching on Facebook.
If you're listening to if you're watching,
don't be disrespecting people who are watching me on Facebook.
It's
Don't
okay.
be doing
Okay.
that.
Sorry. Welcome. Yeah. Talk to Tarek on his Facebook page. But let us know what you think about this. All right. You missed it in the Super Bowls. Okay. I got it for you right now. I actually missed it myself.
Sometimes we choose our path. Other times the path chooses us. Through it all, we keep pushing forward, driven
from
by a deeper purpose,
Hoff,
guided by an unseen
Budweiser style.
force. The journey never gets any easier.
It's a big track, bro. Like this is the big comeback for Star Wars, bro. This is what you did on the biggest stage
This
of promoting
is
your,
the way.
your movie. This is what you
Only
did.
in theaters and IMAX May 22nd.
Made fun
I
of
think it was
Budweiser.
meant to be funny.
It was. They were trying to be funny, but it was big trash.
I wasn't mad at that, man. I wasn't mad at that,
bro. We wanted them to run the trailer, show everybody Star Wars is here.
Nah,
Let's
bro.
go.
I was
I
good
want
with
you
that.
to show some.
I was good with that.
Do you remember it now that you kind of saw
I do
it?
know.
Maybe the ending or
That's
something?
why I thought when you were like it was trash. I was like, what was trash
No,
about that?
It's trash. It's horrible.
You expected more.
Expected more.
I wasn't expecting. I was like, well, if we get whatever we get.
Why didn't we do it?
I
Why
will
did
say
we do-
whatever the official, because that wasn't the official trailer. That was the Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah.
The official one, I didn't see that one, so I
Okay,
saw
I'm
the
gonna
official
run it right
one
now.
come out, I think last week,
Yeah. But
and that that actually got me
excuse me.
activated to catch up on the previous season.
On the TV shows? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's good. But and I probably would have accepted it if maybe at the end of the Super Bowl trailer they said, "Watch the new Mandalorian and Grogu full trailer up now." You know what I mean? I mean, come on, guys.
You're becoming
on,
a sweaty.
Disney.
You're becoming a sweaty, Speedy.
Come on, Disney. No.
Sweaty Speedy.
No. They need to fix the shit. Star Wars fucking sucks. They need to fix it.
We've been saying this though.
They need to
Come
write
over
the
to the
shit.
dark side, Speedy.
Show us
We've been saying
the
this.
good freaking trailer.
Out in the park.
I'm not gonna let y'all disrespect.
Show the normies the good Super Bowl trailer, the good movie trailer to Super Bowl, so they could buy some goddamn tickets for a Star Wars movie in the movie theater.
I'll let
Out
Richie.
of fuck it. I think you got it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let y'all disrespect Ashoka Tano's show and Obi-Wan. Like those weren't good shows.
Obi-Wan was good.
Until the end.
I'll give you Obi-Wan, but
it's gonna continue, so hopefully it'll be better. But
dude, all the
Ahsoka
other
Tano was
ones
great.
though, trash. Obi-Wan was good though.
Obi-Wan was good.
Mandalorian's good. Mandalorian's good.
Look at y'all. You're going back on your word.
Why? What was our word?
You were saying that it's all trash, but now it looks like Obi-Wan was pretty good. Mandalorian was good.
Not all of it, but there's
No,
problems, Tarek.
I said
There's fundamental
Mandalorian.
problems.
I said
You just watched
Mandalorian
season
needs
3,
to.
right? Of Mandalorian, Joey.
I haven't.
You haven't watched season. After you watch season 3, come back on the show and tell us what you think about it compared to the
Dude,
other two. And I guarantee you're gonna have a problem with it.
Mandalorian.
The structure of it compared to the other two is not right.
I've always said that.
They fucked it up.
I've always said
season 2 is
that. God damn it!
The end of season 2 is epic. Season 3, they fumbled it, and it's horrible.
What was the?
And I don't think they're gonna hit it with the movie either. I think that's a series. You need to keep a series. That being a movie is just gonna be one long ass episode.
It's quite possible it's season 5 abridged. That's what this movie is. Season 4, I mean, abridged. That's what this movie is. That's quite possible.
I gotta be honest with you. I've never seen somebody hold one piece of popcorn that long before. You're holding on to that piece of popcorn, Speedy. It's disturbing me. You're holding on to it like a piece of shrimp.
Let's run the trailer.
It's popcorn, dog.
You guys tell me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm losing my fucking mind. Maybe I'm getting old. I'm getting cranky. Okay?
Now I want popcorn.
This is the trailer they should have played at the freaking Super Bowl.
I mean, the X-Wings. Get it. Come on, man. The X-Wings coming through.
That's what they should have fucking played.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
Whatever your opinion is about Mandalorian, this is what they should have fucking showed.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
That car armor is clean.
Gangsters.
I know you keep
criminals.
vouching it.
Long live
Baby
the
huts
Empire.
scare me. They're frightening.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Oh, listen. Grogu. Yeah, he's so fucking funny.
This isn't about revenge.
Man, you smashed
It's
that
about
with a thought.
preventing another war.
Strap in.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. That no doubt. Is it good? I don't know.
Oh,
Sometimes I want to heal Pedro Pascal.
I guess this character is a porn. I've seen people pause it here at this guy.
Oh, Cad Bane. Isn't that
Yeah.
Cad Bane?
Is that Cad Bane? I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I thought that was Cad Bane.
No, I think he's somebody else, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still upset.
And then it will be his turn.
Huts, yeah.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond
The
me.
little
We'll
damn
always
people.
be around to protect him.
Oh, the huts out there fighting.
That's like a monster hut. What the hell is that?
Well, you know.
I guess it's like a gladiator hut.
They're not all fat. Jabba was fat. This one does
Yeah,
Pilates.
You're right.
Yeah.
this one's on keto.
Are you scared? You
Yeah.
should be.
Some of the huts have Ozempic.
Do we run?
Some of the things they trade.
Or do we fight?
What was that? Who's that swinging around?
Or do we
That's a character from one of the characters
yeah, that's the guy from Rebels.
from Star Wars Rebels. Yeah.
Yeah.
or do we fight?
I like this kid.
That guy. This doesn't look exciting to y'all.
Oh, I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. But this is what they should have fucking played in the Super Bowl. Or maybe they should have had it ready.
They should have played that during Super Bowl. You're right.
Should have been up on their YouTube
But
channel.
again, when you watch that, I feel like they gave up a lot of the movie already.
I don't think so.
Maybe they did. Maybe there's not a lot to it. I mean, maybe it is what it is.
It's just one long ass episode.
Okay, you blocked what he said.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
Oh yeah, the food thing.
That's what you made me go back for?
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was important.
Listen, I don't know.
Joey checked out. He was like, "Fuck it."
We're gonna watch it. Like, let's not cap. We're gonna go still watch it. I'm gonna still watch it. And the fact that Pedro Pascal got his helmet off.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing too. I'm like, we finally getting Pedro Pascal because like, it's not always Pedro Pascal, of course, because he's doing the stunts. I'm not saying Pedro Pascal can't do it, but you know, we see the behind the scenes, but it doesn't feel like.
Listen,
character.
I'm gonna say what y'all are afraid to say, man. They should keep it as a series and not make it a movie. One long ass episode.
One long ass episode of a great show. Don't sound like a pound to me. That's what Adrian said, and I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm here and I'm here to receive it. Okay, and I hope it's.
I
good.
think it's gonna be good. I'm thinking
hope it's at least
like
good.
mood wise, like Guardians of the Galaxy, or maybe a little less like silly humor. Again, my issue is always going to be, you know, and they addressed that in the trailer. Like, when is this kid going to be 17? At least, you know what I mean? Like,
well, he kind of says it that it's gonna age centuries past him. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a while.
So they're making us fall in love with this character.
They're trying at least. They're milking it.
And you know,
they're running with it.
This is their Ewok, you know.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm here for it. I wasn't mad at the Super Bowl one, and I thought that one was dope.
But so
The Super Bowl one is probably not even going to be a scene in the movie.
Yeah, that's just a
it's not.
commercial.
It's complete. It was completely a joke.
CGI.
A joke just to show, show that this movie's coming. But guys, whether you feel about that was a great trailer we watched, right? Cool. Call it season 3.5 if you want to, whatever. Fine, how you feel about it, whether it's worth seeing in the movie theater or not, or you can wait for Disney Plus, whatever. We're getting it. It's coming out. Cool. Look pretty cool. Look pretty Star Warsy. Dope. But the execution on Lucasfilm and Disney's part, okay, of not having the movie shot already. They gotta have the trailer already. You pay them money to put it on the Super Bowl, just a joke. Okay, for 5-10 seconds or whatever, how long that spot was. How long was it? 30 seconds at least?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. And at the end, you don't say, check out the brand new trailer for Grogu, Mandalorian and Grogu on our YouTube channel now. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
The Star Wars is of an ilk what people already know. And that trailer was for people who didn't know that this new Star Wars movie or whatever is coming. People who have heard about Grogu and seen Christmas characters and Grogu on a mop and all this other stuff that it was for them. And that's what it was for people who aren't sweaties, who aren't already looking into this. It's like, oh,
yeah,
what is this another Star Wars thing?
Well, what if nobody knew what the fuck that was all about? They just saw Mandalorian and Grogu and they're like, why the fuck is Yoda driving with a dude in armor? You know what I mean?
Right. And what would they do? They would go. They would therefore go and Google Mandalorian and Grogu.
No, you guys gonna have to go through a hoop now. I don't know about that.
Well, they were going to Google anyway. So if they said go watch the trailer now, well, they couldn't click on their screen. They had to go.
You know what? Maybe some of the smart TVs, they could have popped up a little thing. Say, click on this and go watch Mandalorian. I don't know, bro. Missed opportunity, I say.
I don't know, man. I just thought it was a little corny and didn't really make a lot of sense to put that as the teaser. I would have been way cooler just having a scene with the X-Wings coming down. And it's like,
I'm the same.
They open up the wings and then it's like, go watch the full trailer.
You damage your brand, Star Wars, with the latest TV show that you put on your Disney Plus platform. This is your coming back out, whether people like it or not, whatever.
Hey,
this is your trying to come back out and re-energize the Star Wars brand for your company. And this is what you do. The trailer's dope. Don't get me wrong. But to get the new eyes on it, to get the passion of the normies on it, Joey.
I've said this many times, man. It's just, I don't think Star Wars knows how to pivot outside of Jedis.
It's hard.
They don't know. They part of the lore. They just don't, if it don't involve a lightsaber, it's just hard for them to pivot. And that's why guys, the sweaties like you, the real true fans, get pissed off when they get, maybe something that they feel is mediocre. Because it's now you're trying to, explore new lore. Mind you, they have a nice lore. There's a bunch of cool stories that you can tell and a lot of really cool characters. I mean, again, not many people like the Solo movie, but I thought it was an interesting take. I mean, I didn't think it was amazing, but the fact that they also teased Darth Maul at the end, they never did something. That was an
okay movie.
Post credit scene. That was a post credit scene that got kind of lost in the sauce.
Honestly,
we talked
Solo
about Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's
a lightsaber. So the lightsaber based characters, Ahsoka, they know what to do with them. They just don't know how to do anything that doesn't involve a lightsaber.
Andor,
I didn't watch Andor, but that was y'all thing. But that, but then you got guys but you got guys like me that, that's all I think about when I think of Star Wars. I'm thinking I want to see lightsabers. I want to see, lightsaber fights.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get into the whole, shooting laser beams at people and things like that. When I'm just used to seeing the Force and some damn, Skywalker action. So that's just my whole take on it. It's just hard. And you can tell, man, it's really it's obvious. It's really hard for them to pivot you know, they couldn't crack the code on the starfighter or the fighter jet joints.
The rebel. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't crack the code on that. I mean, it seems like they're like, it's like they didn't expect. I don't think they expected Mandalorian to do what it did, and Grogu to be such a big character. I mean, because it's, you think Grogu, you think Yoda. So it's like
they scrambled when people were feeling Baby Yoda. They as far as marketing and
it's like, how do we make
merchandise
making this character?
They scrambled, yeah.
How do we keep making these characters interesting? And not only that, like, how do we make like Mando? Like, you got Pedro Pascal, you got a A-list actor portraying your character. He's not showing his face on screen, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you need more of a draw, especially while he's like hot right now in Hollywood.
Which is why I think they put him in that trailer that way. It's like, hey, you want to see Pedro?
They're definitely taking the mask off, the helmet off a lot in this movie.
Pedro
They're gonna get their
better have
money's
some Disney stock. He better have Disney stock by now. You know? Because he's like collecting franchises.
Shout out Adrian checking in, because he's a real Star Wars fan. So
yeah,
in his take on like what he just said right here, if we post his, there he goes, yeah. If we post his comment up, like, Adrian, you're totally right. Like, I'm the fair weather Star Wars guy who just, I'm cool with all the other shit, that on the side. I'm cool with like Mandalorians on the side and characters like Andor, like hanging out on the side. For me to grasp an entire like series and really sit down and be invested in these characters, I'm not there. And there's Marvel fans that are like that, on the other side. Like, if it ain't got Iron Man, like, why am I gonna go watch Shang-Chi?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like, Iron Man ain't in that shit. Like, what the hell I'm gonna go there for? Spider-Man ain't popping up.
Yeah.
So it's like, you look for those core characters, and that's why, Marvel's doing what they're doing with the Avengers and bringing all the old, fun characters that everybody knows and loves back. And I think Star Wars is, it's like they don't want to, at this point, they can't backtrack. They got to tell new stories. Like, they kind of Skywalker stuff already.
They got to open up the galaxy.
Right. Now you got to open up the galaxy. And you got this whole box of toys, and you just don't know what to do with them or like where to place them. So they just kind of get lost in the sauce.
And the Bad Batch is good. And Andor, I did like Andor as well. I'd say the end of Andor is pretty phenomenal.
I like what you're saying. I agree. They rely heavily on the Jedi. They keep trying to do these other things. Rogue Squadron is what they try to do. Rogue Squadron and all this other stuff. And Rogue One was good as a one-off.
I love Rogue One.
Yeah, but it's hard to like continue doing Rogue Ones. They always have to go back to the Jedi and to the dark side, light side, which is why I like
to insert this real quick. Like, not to cut you off so much. Like, the reason why I didn't really embrace Andor as much is because it was backtracking from everything that happened in Rogue One. If there was like a lead up, and then we got Rogue One, like that, I think that makes for like a better story and a better closing to like that chapter,
And that was what I was about to say. So we're on the same page. I'm like, at some point they gotta. I'm not saying they gotta fix the trequels. I don't know what we call them. So
the sequels. They're the sequels.
I guess they're the sequels to the original. Yes. Yeah. So there's the prequel, the regular, and the sequels. They gotta fix it, or to a certain extent, or move forward a bunch of years to create a new lore. Because in that was kind of like the end of the Jedi, so they got to move forward. So I don't know.
I don't know. I'll tell you what else I don't know about. I don't know what the hell Sony's thinking, bro.
Why is that?
Oh, here we go. Don't shoot the messenger. Sony to reboot Spider-Man universe with new people after several box office flops.
So I thought this was a lie.
This is
I'm gonna go take a lap for this one, man. This is nasty work, bro.
Let's get into this is the Hollywood Reporter, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get much official than that.
Reliables.
Okay? Yeah. Yet the Spider-Man Extended Universe is not dead. Sony Pictures Chairman and CEO Tom Rothman confirms the studio is planning a fresh reboot to the Spider-Man Extended Universe after the franchise's string of box office disappointments aside from the trio of Venom films, which performed well. I don't know about that. Rothman, but whatever. Rothman was asked by Matt Baloney on the Town podcast, where are we in the Spider-Man franchise, not the animated Spider-Verse? Is the larger Spider-Verse dead? And he said, Rothman said, no. Are you going to go back to those at some point? And he says, yes. But and then he was asked, will it be a fresh reboot? Yes, as an answer. New people, and double yes to that. The executive added that the scarcity has value. You've got to make the audience miss you. That's the take. Okay, you got to make the audience. Maybe you guys sucked, and maybe maybe that's why we got to miss you. Okay. Rothman also, for the first time, confirmed the 2021 report that Spider-Man: No Way Home was banned in China due to the film's climax taking place at the Statue of Liberty. That's crazy. The executive pointed out the film still made 1.9 billion globally, which pisses me off to have to say this. What? You say 1.9 billion. What's wrong with saying 2? Well, it didn't get into China because of that. And then saying, okay, it didn't make the 2 because it would have got the movie over 2 billion in China.
Wow.
I guess if they're going to,
China said small thing. Sorry, I'll let you continue, Terry. China said small thing, no problem. Just cut out the Statue of Liberty, which is where the climax is. That's crazy. Are you gonna cut it out?
That's some thug ass shit right there, man.
That's some real. That's like we don't got a problem as long as you cut out the Statue of Liberty.
Everything's cool.
Cut out the last 5 seconds, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, get that bitch out of there.
Listen, if they're gonna hold on to it, then they need to reboot it.
Oh yeah,
because that was definitely a series of failures.
I agree with Adrian right now saying Spider-Man 3 game needs to come out before these movies.
I'm sure.
They need to just follow the video
games, right? Those games
for real. Yo, the video game is telling better stories than the goddamn movies.
Mm-hmm. They need to just follow the video game, honestly.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, that's what they should do. I don't know why they're holding on to it so much.
They still got to remix it a little bit because, the thing with the whole mushrooms and everything is a little remix from the video game. So they got to do something a little different.
But isn't their animated one so successful to me that they should just focus on that? I like Into the Spider-Verse is successful. Why don't they just focus on that? Doesn't Sony have that?
Yeah, Sony has the Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah, they got the animated one, but that's going to come to an end. I don't know if they're going to continue.
Yeah, but
they did announce, though, that there's some kind of Venom animated that's happening. I did see that. That hit my my feed here.
We just don't want to see a Shocker movie or something. Like, oh, this movie is about, Scorpion. The whole Scorpion movie. We don't want to see that.
Right.
Somebody work on Blade. That's all I want. Somebody work on Blade.
I think it's gonna be the Midnight Suns thing. That's only
they need to work on all the damn cut scenes and plot points that they have missing.
Yeah, and they got some other. The MCU's got other problems to deal with, but we're talking about the Sony side of stuff. I think honestly,
did it? And I could be wrong here. I feel like I had just read something the other day that Sony and Marvel are the closest they've ever been to making a deal.
I mean,
they were talking about the relationship,
yeah,
and how good it's been and stuff like that. So maybe this is like kind of I would hope that this would be a way for them to finally come to terms and bring these villains that they've been trying to make movies out of into the MCU. So,
okay, we can only hope.
We need a Sony movie with Spider-Man in it.
No,
that's really what it boils down to.
Well, we don't need.
A lot of people are saying online. A lot of people are saying online. This Spider-Verse idea without a spider hero to ground it, whether it's another Spider-Man or Peter Parker Spider-Man or Peter Parker Spider-Man from another universe or even a Spider-Woman or a Spider somebody, it doesn't make any sense. It's just like, why are we doing it? No matter what.
Because people want it. That's why.
Miles Morales, anybody, any Spider character at this point.
Yeah, I don't know how you do a Sinister Six or anything like that without a Spider-Man. Like we don't want to see those guys fighting cops.
Yeah.
Like the cops in New York who get hit by a snowball. Like we don't want to see that.
And if they can't
I'll
use the
tell you-
classic red and blue, you know, there's other options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they don't need, and that's a reboot of Madam Web.
No.
I take a what's her name? Sweeney. I'll take a
Sydney
Spider Woman, Sydney Sweeney movie. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
No. No, absolutely not.
I'm good.
I accept it with
Don't
open arms.
don't ruin it.
Why not at this point? Let's put it this way, guys. Sony is gonna not let go of anything Spider-Man. Okay, Sony, I think, as far as yeah, they are, and we're gonna run that. We're gonna talk about that. Adrian, sorry. They are making the Noir show. I think they're not making it, or maybe they're producing it. I think it's Amazon.
I think that's Amazon. Yeah.
I think they're co-producing with Amazon. But that aside, which we're gonna run that trailer in a bit. Actually, I'm probably gonna mute it because it's Amazon. Amazon blocks the show. Sony is not as big as Disney or even Warner Brothers. Probably they're a small movie studio technically, and
Sure.
there's no way they're gonna let go of Spider-Man stuff. That makes too much money for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else that Sony has as far as IP probably made as much money as Spider-Man?
God of War.
God of War.
Talking about movie wise.
Oh,
The God
movie.
of War, they're working on the live action.
Resident Evil?
Resident Evil? No, I'm talking about video games. Talking about movies.
No, I'm talking about
They have Resident Evil movies.
Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, they have to have some licensing on that.
Yeah,
I
a bunch of them.
think that makes more money for them than Spider-Man.
What is Sony
They're splitting some of the Spider-Man revenues too.
best IP?
I like how you had to
Spider-Man.
speak it out.
Spider-Man is undeniably Sony Pictures' best and most valuable intellectual property. As of 2025, it dominates their box office with hits like No Way Home.
Bro, 9
From Home.
billion global box office. Oh, Jumanji's number 2 for them.
And
Alright, so here's the
Ghostbusters
breakdown.
and Men in Black. I mean, bro, those are far away from Spider-Man.
So here's all the top Sony IPs from 1 all the way down. So Spider-Man, Jumanji, James Bond.
Skyfall, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
via
James Bond.
partnership.
James Bond's big for Sony.
Ghostbusters and Men in Black.
Mhm.
Top 5.
Bro, none of those, maybe James Bond, but none of those hold close to a candle to Spider-Man.
Adrian just said, I heard if they didn't make a movie within 10 years, then Marvel can use them.
I think that's correct as well, Adrian.
Yeah.
I think that's correct. So they gotta work it. If they want to keep it, they gotta work it. So
They
it
keep
didn't
on
work.
putting
Didn't
those
work once. Try
trash-ass
again.
movies. Trash.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna end up getting a Aunt May romantic comedy with Uncle Ben.
Like my favorite show right now, like my favorite show as of recent is what was it, The Studio with Seth Rogen, where you get to kind of see all the, like, it's funny, but it's like, you get that behind the scenes BTS of what goes on in Hollywood.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Movies get greenlit. Like, who at Sony is green lighting those horrible villain movies?
They were just because it goes back to what Adrian said. They got to run it. They got to use the IP. They're just like, so we got to be creative. We don't got Spider-Man because we made some kind of agreement with Disney, and we got to do something. If not, we're gonna lose the whole thing. Maybe it was a thing on Disney's part. They're like, yo, we're gonna make this agreement. They can't use the red and blue Spider-Man for live action, and let's see what they do. Because if they don't work the IP, we'll get it back.
Spider-Man he's got a 360 deal.
And then Sony
got a 360 deal with a 5 album minimum.
Sony said we're gonna work these side characters. We can keep this IP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because think about it, they lost. Right? They lost. Every single movie was a bomb, right? Except for Venom.
Venom wasn't a bomb.
Probably made enough money for them to consider that it was successful, the whole venture and as a whole, maybe. And maybe even if it was a complete loss, it was probably worth it to take the loss just to keep the IP.
Yeah.
For the Spider-Man wins when they do MCU with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why did you get so quiet? Why did you get so quiet?
Richie doesn't care. He's like, fuck, like, no more. Stop, Sony. That's what he feels like. Right? It's like, fuck, Sony, stop.
Did you see me? Did you see me? I was falling asleep because I don't care.
You finished your sentence and was just like, we were all waiting for more.
Me?
Oh, shit. All right.
But if this is the future, though, I don't know.
This is not the future. I think this is a stopgap.
There's a stopgap. Okay.
Yeah.
This is that. Oh wait, I said no audio, right? We need some subtitles though. Hold up, because fucking Amazon will get me. Hold on, let's turn this.
The question is, are you gonna watch it in black and white or color?
I think I want to watch this in black and white. I think I'm gonna fuck with it in black and white.
I think I'm gonna do this in color because the color looks crazy.
It's a series rather than a movie. Good decision again.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of the bigger things for Nicolas Cage in the past few years. I know he's been having a little resurgence of popularity or whatever, but definitely gonna be better than his appearance in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
Does this mean they kills him coming back as Ghost Rider at all?
No.
No. This is completely different from that. He could be
He's
Ghost
like 72 years old.
That's gonna happen.
He's gonna come back for a scene in Ghost Rider.
You think
as
so?
Ghost Rider, I think so. Just for fun, shits and giggles.
Well, might as well just
you gotta have to at this point.
Ghost Rider character. It'll be like the Sandman situation from No Way Home, where it's just all CGI in Sandman form. It'll be Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider.
And then
It's gonna be like a hot 30 seconds, bro.
And maybe
it's gonna be like his cameo and
maybe they'll add his voice.
It might be like the Flash thing, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting times. Last comments, emotional outbursts, make them in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know how you feel about anything we've talked about so far. Am I forgetting anything, guys?
I think they said that the I don't know if it's flying around just on social media, but the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day, since we're on Spider-Man,
we got a release date?
Drop in March.
Okay, we're close.
I don't know what day. I hope it's the first week, to be honest with you.
Oh, that would be nice.
I just care about the Punisher in Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's all I care about. I want to see the Punisher.
Yeah.
There's a Paradise. I don't know if anybody watches Paradise on Hulu.
Oh yeah,
that just dropped.
It dropped today.
Today.
Yeah.
So that's decently big. I actually like that too. That first season is a mind fuck, and it kind of got me right at the end, and I think they cliffhangered it right perfectly at the end for me.
That reminds me, Adrian. We didn't quite talk about Wonder Man.
Well, let me just go on Paradise real quick. I'm not going to spoil it because Paradise just came out.
Go ahead.
But I did watch the first 2 episodes. They released the first 3.
Okay.
I watched the first 2, and if you hadn't seen the first season, you are completely fine watching the first 2 or 3 episodes because it's nothing. It's like they start a story over. So there's no spoiler. They start a story over, showing you a different perspective, and it's very, very interesting. So definitely, if you like Paradise season 1, you'll like you'll like it, but it's not going to complete the circle immediately.
Adrian says, "I heard the Spider-Man trailer drops when Into the Spider-Verse re-releases in theaters. I didn't know that was going to get re-released. Interesting."
Oh yeah.
They're re-releasing the Transformers, by the way. Transformers the movie.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that a lot. I think it's the 40th anniversary of that.
With who? I know Shia ain't gonna be with him fighting in New Orleans.
The 80s cartoon one. The 80s cartoon one.
Who's gonna put Mark Wahlberg in that bitch?
They should get Shia to voice over Hot Rod so that everybody can hate him more.
One thing that's exciting, the Wolverine game finally getting a release date.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn. That trailer. Hold up. I completely
forgot about that. You gotta get a PS5, dog. Stop playing.
Yeah, I gotta stop messing around.
You gotta get that P5.
But I feel like that game's been trying to come out for feels like 3 years, man.
Oh, that was 5 months ago. Wait, there was a new trailer, right?
I don't know if there was a new trailer, but
yes, there is a new trailer with it.
Let's see. We have official release date 5 months ago, 9 hours ago.
They're saying September 15th.
We have the date, the release date, and they're saying September 15th. But there's already a game over
for the actual game release of September 15th.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put the older 5 month that shows the actual gameplay. Run it.
I'm not keen on a Wolverine game, to be honest.
As the character in the comics.
Go bloody.
That's violence.
Yeah.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's
he's
an
about to
unreliable
vote in Oklahoma.
He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury.
The artwork is great.
He could turn on a dime, and he could be.
I love seeing Omega Red like portrayed dope. Like,
when we're
to
casting
me,
for
he's one of
someone
the
like
a dope villain.
what we're looking for
This is the video from the State of Play
from
from 2025.
Very little being spoken.
But it shows some
When you
gameplay.
have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks
Wolverine
maybe a
this
little
violent
sad.
in
that level of acting and being
Yeah.
able to just
Independent.
with believability.
The only game worth buying in the past 4 years. I love it.
Insomniac ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey,
Oh, it's my man from Spartacus. That's what's up.
Liam McIntyre, the actor
That's
for
not
the video
bad.
game.
That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is. Who
I
he
don't, I don't think he could
My
play him
job
in the
is to
film.
Try and find the essence of who Wolverine
He
is.
kind of wanted him to be a little
especially as
bigger.
you
Oh,
go
he
into
played
every single
Spartacus, so let me
People
be
hurt
quiet.
him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's
I've never seen
one
this
of the
video.
greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around
I'm
staying
sure we'll get
true to the
some dope
Wolverine
cameos in here
experience.
too.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level.
He looks
of
good as a
detail
Wolverine.
we've
He's
never been able to
animated.
I ain't gonna lie,
See it
it's
in the
hard for me to
trailer.
sit down and play
You can
these
see
kind of games.
pores, you can see blood in
I
the
like
lines.
this.
I can see
This
why
one
people
was
love
kind of
it.
raw though.
Love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
The
It's just like
character
Spider-Man, but you just can't float around in the world.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness.
Is that a Mexican Spider-Man I just saw before?
Logan is
I feel like
sliding down that rooftop,
Maybe.
you can see the breath of for in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth.
This is like Assassin's
of
Creed
characters
almost
that
to
we'll
an
be
extent.
seeing in the game.
Yeah, sure. I
Omega
mean, it's-
Red makes an
It's Sony,
Mystique
right?
is there, and
It's a
there's some
PS5
hints
exclusive.
to other characters
I
that
think.
fans of
It
Wolverine
is a
will
PS5
recognize
exclusive.
for sure.
Another
Now, like now, I want to
Marvel
play as
Wolverine
Mystique. I want to see what I can do with the power.
blood tech that was put into this game.
That'd be cool because if you could do
pretty
like some
phenomenal.
There's
other
a part in
X-Men
the trailer
stuff.
where
Yeah.
Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
This is a good game for kids too, because they need to learn
Sure.
Making that special, making
what
it
it's like,
feel like
you know,
him,
slice a
making it
man's head off.
Different to anything else you've played. That's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral, immediate, and so incredibly.
Whoa, my God.
I was like, this is gonna
Yeah.
be amazing.
It's gory.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic. It's.
I'm never
rough edge.
sure whether I like
It doesn't look like our past games.
the yellow and
There's a
blue
sense of
Wolverine,
urgency,
yellow and red, or is yellow and
movement,
black, or
rage,
just all black.
and fury, and
Right.
I thought it was yellow and blue.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is
Oh, it was
they're
yellow and
probably the
blue.
most collaborative
There's the
group
yellow and
I've
blue, but this
ever
one here is
worked
yellow
with.
and
They
black.
make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in
And then
a
he has, like, the
creative
burgundy
process
and
with Insomniac
yellow or
games and
whatever.
PlayStation.
You can wear some
over
yellow.
A decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal: making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also
My
really
man sitting there
excited
like
about
he
it. 'Cause
designed
I'm
the
really
game.
proud of what we made. We're focused on making
Well,
the
you know,
best
you put a lot of
Wolverine
time in
game
it.
ever.
You know,
On behalf of everyone
It's
at
like a small
Insomniac
movie, right?
Games and the Wolverine team
You know?
especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in
That's a
spring
long-ass trailer.
2026.
yeah.
Yo, this is
this is
he
from the
gave
State
us
of
the
Play.
documentary on the shit.
Yeah, I did. And
Yeah.
We extended the show like 20 minutes.
Just watching that one damn trailer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine don't have a lot of it's either brown, the yellow.
It just said Wolverine really don't got drip like that.
Yeah, he don't have a lot of choices, bro. Like
yeah,
black,
he wore a
brown,
tuxedo one time and decided to go in the damn danger room and train.
Yeah. He's leather jacket swag all day, bro.
Yeah,
or he's in regular civilian clothes. Yeah, like that's it. That's
yeah, he dressed like Mel Gibson did in Lethal Weapon. That's how he dresses.
Adrian, why you hate Sony so much, bro? Tries to raise the PS5 for releasing a game or buying for the first time in 4 years. Damn.
You're clearly a Nintendo Switch person.
Yeah. Or Xbox. You team Xbox, bro?
Nobody plays Xbox anymore. I think that's obsolete.
Damn, shots fired, bro.
It's obsolete.
It's gotta be dead technology.
Oh, was that commercial? That made me laugh. That commercial is everything's at Xbox now. PC, your phone, the PC.
Yeah, that's Xbox's whole pivot was going to just streaming.
Everything's at Xbox now.
You stream everything. Yeah, you can turn everything.
Yeah.
Even probably the Nintendo Switch is at Xbox now. That's the next shit. That's the next.
I just bought Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis Fever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Right. I think that's it. I think we're wrapping up the show, ladies and gentlemen. Unless I'm
wrap it up,
something. Yeah.
Wrap it up, B.
Thank you so much for joining us, the live show, Adrian and Mama Bear and everybody else who's joining us and just watching and just being silenced. And I don't know why, Tarek. People who are chatting on your Facebook, I can't see their chats don't pop up here.
I keep them to myself because I don't want you guys poaching my audience.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I don't know why they're not showing up there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. But let everyone know how they can follow the people who are listening to the audio version of this or watching the replay, how they can follow you, sir.
At the Tarek Lewis, TARIK LEWIS at Instagram and also on YouTube.
All right, Adrian, thank you so much for reminding me. We didn't talk about Wonder Man. What's your take on Wonder Man, Tarek?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs
Fire.
up. Yeah.
Thought it was dope. Don't like Wonder Man as a character in the comic books.
No.
Hated him as a character in the cartoon. Liked him as a character in the film. Not because he was black. But it was really because of the Mandarin and that relationship. That was dope. Nice little spin on it. Curious to see more, like how he got his powers, what happened, like he's not an overall interesting character, but they made him interesting.
No. And I agree with you wholeheartedly on your whole complete take right there, 100%. Joey, how you feel about the Wonder Man show?
I love the Wonder Man show. I thought it was a great take on, again, like I'm a fan of this show, the studio I was just talking about earlier, and it kind of gives a more Marvel side of that. I like the use of Trevor Slattery in this series. I love that there's some mystery to how he got his power. That's the only thing. My only gripe was not knowing that how he got his powers, but I like the mystery of it all. And it was very tense, and there was no you didn't see him with his costume on or anything like that. So until like the end of the series, there was no true villain. It was just dope. It was like an interesting take. It was a solid Marvel series like that. It didn't need to be over the top. And I think it just did. It was perfect for a TV show, and I think they need to lean on. Kind of really taking these deep character dives like they did with that. It was really just mainly focused on him and just trying to coexist and live a life, pursue his dream, being an actor, while obtaining powers. And it was cool knowing that the reason why actors can't, or mutants can't be actors in Hollywood and him having a secret. Like that was really it was a dope character dive. And I hope that we get another season of it.
Okay, cool. Mr. Rich Ortiz.
I agree with what everybody was saying. It was a good show. I do got to beat the one guy to say something negative, and that's only going to be the fact that, the whole season we went with dormant powers in him till all of a sudden him flying at the end. Cap. I wasn't with it. Sorry,
bro.
All of a sudden you can fly. What the fuck?
Adrian says he can kill Dr. Doom now, bro. Easy, bro. Easy work.
It's like, bro, we've known about this guy. The government's known about this guy having powers, and all of a sudden, like he's been the best kept secret. Like, cap, bro. It was good. I like everything, but also at the end, my man was so passionate about being an actor, and then for all of a sudden at the end for him to ruin it like that.
I personally think the Mandarin is the Mandarin. I think.
Yeah, sure. I guess, yeah, technically.
I think the Mandarin is really actually the Mandarin. So I liked that aspect of still wondering. Because I thought the Mandarin would have been a throwaway character if they left it the way Iron Man 3 was. Mm-hmm. He'd have been such a throwaway character that's important. I'm like, yes, that kind of sucks.
Adrian, I understand that they hinted at him having powers, but yo, like, bro, I can't even walk into my mom's house with no shoes on, let alone break a damn table with some powers, and nobody gonna find out. Like, come on, dog.
You saying your mom would have told somebody at church, girl,
girl,
you know, Richmond broke the damn table with his superpowers.
Wasn't my son is so powerful? He got powers.
Wasn't his brother the great? Was it great? Not Gravedigger. Was it? What the hell was his name?
Grave. It's something. Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, that definitely he was somebody because I
we know that his brother don't got powers. We still don't have that.
Grim Reaper.
That's what it was. Not Gravedigger. I'm thinking Monster Truck. Yeah. How do we know that he don't got powers yet? So
I think he does.
So yeah,
that'd be crazy. That might be crazy. Plot thickens. I was gonna like it, but I was surprised.
I like the writing of Wonder Man. Love the story. I just felt like the ending. I didn't like the ending too much. I liked how he saved him, but then for you to just end it right there, it's got like I wanted a little bit more about his powers, how he got them, why his life has been the way it is, why he has the relationship with his family. Did they know I mean, they obviously didn't know he had powers, but it's like, how did he keep that from them for so long? But the government knows somehow.
Okay, it's not perfect. All right,
nah, son, cat.
All right, guys. One more time for the wrap up of the show, Tarek. Let everyone know how they can follow you, sir.
At the Tarek Lewis, TARIKLEWIS at Instagram and YouTube.
Mr. Joey Franchise.
Follow me on socials at Joey Franchise, and look out because I actually just starred in my first independent film. Probably gonna be on Tubi or something like that, but whatever, man. We just try to get the
resume. Hey, get those credits, dog.
Let's go.
Those credits, man. So it's
Mr.
called
Rich
Gas.
Ortiz.
So coming out soon.
What's it called? What's it called?
Gas Station. So hopefully I'll be sharing that with y'all soon.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Dope. Mr. Rich Ortiz, let him know.
Richie_Ortiz, as you see right here, RICHIE_ORTIZ on all social media platforms.
There you go. You can follow me at DJ Speedy JR on the socials. Follow the show, Geek Culture Congress, on Instagram. Yeah, we're on Instagram. Follow the Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel, and you can be part of the show when we go live each and every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you could chime in like Adrian has, like Mama Bear has, and anybody else who is watching this on the live version of the show. And of course, if you just like to consume the audio version of this, you can find us wherever you listen to your podcast. Just look for Geek Culture Congress Podcast. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining us.
You good over there?
I'm good. I'm almost died here.
You made the whole show. What's that damn popcorn? Wearing your ass out.
Yep. Thank you so much for everyone who joined us here in the live show. We will see you back next week. Adrian wants 30 minutes more of Wonder Man. Okay. All right. You fuck with it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
good. I'm sure Yahya Abdul Mateen is happy that you want 30 more minutes and you get another season.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. We will see you next week. What will we be talking about? I don't know. We'll talk about something. Just something will happen.
Hopefully, we get the Spider-Man trailer next week.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe we've been talking about that.
All
right, guys. Have a good one, guys. Be safe.
Late.
Peace.